James Sereno is part of, well, he is the lead for Kinetic Productions, a local award-winning company telling stories about our people and our place. We'll get to more about that coming up in a couple of moments. We're joined by Favorite Entertainer of the Year 2023, Taimane, and we'll talk about her participation in the upcoming film called Growing Up Local. James, Taimane, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Let's go ahead and talk about this. Award-winning storyteller, you are from here, you grew up in the islands, USC graduated from there. 20 years ago, you came back home, and here we are. You are releasing a new film. What is Growing Up Local?
Yeah. Thanks for having us, Billy. Thank you so much. Yeah. So Growing Up Local was a local story about growing up in Hawaii, basically. And it is set in Waimanalo, follows this family, the Nagata family, follows 3 generations of their family. And the story's centered on this one character, Stanley, who's a senior in high school. And he's stuck between a lot of influences, his father's influences, his friends, his girlfriend. He has this teacher who really believes in him because he has a lot going on for him. And like any coming-of-age story, he has to make choices in his life between all of these elements and decide who he is, right? So that's basically it.
Wow, this was as I saw the trailers, and you can see the trailers online too. This is really a deep story. Does this come from personal experiences from you, perhaps?
Yeah, there's a blend of my story in there and blend of my life. Basically, what happened was about 15 plus years ago, I actually read a short story from Bamboo Ridge Press in one of their anthology books. It was actually called Growing Up Local, their anthology book, and the short story was called Way Back to Pololo. It's written by this guy, Stuart Ching. And I just really related to it. So these characters of Stanley, his best friend Kavika, growing up in Pololo. I grew up in Kapahulu. So I really liked it. And 15 years ago, we started developing it. And here we are, finally finishing it and making it.
You are Stanley Nagata of Nalo. And this is where your roots are.
I feel so trapped on this rock. You have a fire in you and you're writing, but you have to direct it.
Tell me a little bit about the talent that you've got assembled for this film.
Yeah, super grateful. We wanted this to be a complete Hawaii local production. So in front of the camera, all the actors are from Hawaii, local based. All the production crew are all local based. And we were really fortunate to get Taimane to help us with the musical score. And I feel like what she added to the story was the soul. Mm-hmm. And that was really, really important to have. And her talent and her gift to create this beautiful vibe for the film really helped us. So it was just a local Hawaii production.
Taimane, you were approached to do this. How did you feel?
At first I felt honored because this is something new for me. Usually I'm known as a performer, but James really believed in me to go a different direction and find another way to be artistic and creative. So he really believed in me. He gave me great guidance, and I think we work really well together. So I'm very, very excited and proud of what we came up with.
Was it a unique experience to be able to do it this way? And I'm guessing that, James, you must have asked her, gave her some direction, right?
Well, we were really fortunate because my last film that I made, we collaborated together on that. So she did the music for that. And, I normally make local TV commercials, and we've had some collaborations on that. And we've talked for a while of what we're going to do. To be honest, I'm trying to think, did I give you the script or you just watched the movie?
Well, the film before this one, I got the movie before it was finished, like the final cut. And so I wrote music to the image. While this one, he gave me the script because I wanted to try something different to see if I'd be able to write music to the script. But then I kind of figured out that I need the images in front of me in order for me to write music. So he really just believed in me, and he gave me whatever I needed to find my artistic process through this.
I mean, I just basically gave her the script, and then after that gave her the film, and I just said, do your thing. That was kind of it. And then I knew that she would find a soul or a place on it within what she does. And I mean, that's what she did.
I'm not afraid like you. It's not about being afraid. It's about fitting in.
I've been dreaming of this forever.
You're approving of it, of course, or
Of
else it wouldn't be
course.
on there.
That's
But how did you find, have you watched the finished product yet?
I have. I love it. My favorite part actually was being able to recreate Waimanalo Blues by Country Comfort, but I put it in a minor key, which creates this different haunting feeling to this local song. So this movie really is something about local people, but in a fresh modern take regarding the music.
Now, you use the word haunting. I have to admit that when I saw the trailer, that exact word kind of came to mind. I know it's only a part of the film.
Sure.
But you take it through different feelings and different things. It's not just a tourism kind of Hawaii film, yeah?
Well, yeah, not at all. I mean, so kind of first, we were trying to tell this local, authentic story. So I think there are a lot of great TV shows and movies that tell this Hawaii story, and they're great. We just wanted to tell another Hawaii story that kind of came from the inside out. You know, I grew up here. I felt that a point of view story from us here locally, sharing kind of how we live and what we do and how we are and the values we carry and kind of the choices we make was really, really important. You know, the other thing is I think with the music and what Taimane made, you know, you used the word haunting, and it was really great because this story actually follows 3 generations of this family. So we actually go back in time. We follow the grandfather. We see him working in the plantation fields. He fights in World War II as part of the 442nd. So there's a lot of back and forth within that. And I think, you know, the music and what Taimane created was able to bridge the timelines of it all and connect it. And it like I said, it was really the soul of everything that we did. So, I mean, I'm super grateful for her bringing her talent to this.
I'm going to kind of change things up a little bit. Explain to the audience how important it is when films like yours first open to have the local people show up.
Yeah, sure.
Because you want to make sure that you make the connection to people like theaters, you know,
Sure.
that this is something that local people want to see.
Yeah, I mean, again, it was just one of those things. You know, we're not saying this is one point of view of one local story here, and we're hoping that people can see themselves in it and connect to it. It premieres August 4th at Ward Consolidated and Consolidated Pearl Ridge. So Ward and Pearl Ridge on August 4th for a 2-week limited run. We're hoping that people can come out and support it, hopefully see a movie that they can enjoy, maybe see themselves, see a little bit of values of who they are. And I think it's really important to support local. I think that that's really, really kind of why we made this. And again, I didn't really make this. We've had other films that we made, and some of them we're trying to reach a larger audience or maybe a bigger milieu, bigger group. But this was really just made for us. And I just felt it was really important that, again, that's why it's all local. The writing, to the production, to the cast, to the music. Kealoha, who's a local slam poet,
Right.
added his voice to it as well. And it was just, you know, I've been working here for 20 plus years now. I think my first project we worked together on,
Right.
you and I, a long time ago. And it was just continuing that journey and that story. And I just wanted to work with people who I thought were great talents and who could come together and we could make this great piece.
So once again, go ahead and give the dates and the times where people can come out and see this.
So it's on sale, actually pre-sale is on sale now. So if you go to Consolidated website, or you can go to growinguplocal.com, we have the links there. And August 4th is the date, and you can click on the links on either side and you can buy pre-sale tickets. So we hope people come out, check it out, and we hope that they enjoy it and can see a little reflection of themselves within the stories.
All right. Once again, award-winning producer, script writer, he does it all. James Sereno, Taimane, who of course on the music side also does it all. Don't forget, Growing Up Local. Go ahead and see it. It is going to be in theaters. We'll have the information also on our website at hawaiinewsnow.com.
My grandpa once told me the future is in the past, because what we learned from then helps us navigate our present here.
Out there, beyond the waters, is nothing. And the farther out you go, the more nothing there is.
Mahalo for listening to Island Beat. You can listen to any of these shows anytime and anywhere you go. Head to hawaiinewsnow.com/podcasts. Malamapono, aloha, a hui ho.